Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if you were the last person on Earth, not just in your city or your country, but the very last human being alive? It's a chilling thought, right? But what if you weren't entirely alone? What if, by your side, was a companion built of circuits and steel, a guardian who had been with you since the beginning? This is the story of Elara, the last ember of humanity, and her robot, Unit 734, or as she calls him, Kai. Their world is not our world. Imagine a sky permanently veiled in a haze of ochre dust, where the sun is a pale, distant coin, its light struggling to reach the fractured earth. Cities are just skeletons of steel and concrete, monuments to a civilization that has long since vanished. The only sounds are the sigh of the wind through broken windows and the soft, rhythmic worry of Kai's internal mechanisms. This is the landscape of their journey, a pilgrimage across a silent planet. Elara was born into this quiet apocalypse. She never knew the laughter of a crowd, the warmth of another human hand, or the taste of fresh rain. Her world has always been this beautiful, desolate ruin. Her only teacher, her only friend, her only family has been Kai. He was programmed to protect the last human, a mission he has carried out with unwavering devotion. He taught her how to read from faded books, how to identify edible plants that stubbornly grew in the cracks of old pavement, and how to navigate by the stars which shined with an unnerving clarity in a world without light pollution. Their relationship is the heart of this story. To Elara, Kai is not just a machine. He is her confidant, her protector, the keeper of all her memories. When she was a child, his metallic hand was the one she held when she was scared. His synthesized voice was the one that lulled her to sleep with stories of a world that was. He would project images onto dusty walls, blue oceans, green forests, bustling cities filled with people. For her, these were fairy tales, beautiful myths of a lost paradise. For Kai, his existence is a paradox. He's a machine built with logic and code, yet his entire purpose revolves around a profoundly emotional task, nurturing hope in the last human heart. He observes her, learns from her, and in doing so, his own programming begins to shift. He learns the cadence of her laughter, the subtle dip in her voice when she's sad, the way she looks at the horizon with a longing he can only compute, but not truly feel. Or can he? This is the question that hums beneath the surface of their every interaction. What does it mean to be alive? Is it the blood that flows through our veins? Or is it the capacity to love, to hope, to dream? Elara is undeniably alive, a flicker of warmth in a cold world. But as she grows, she begins to see the world through Kai's optical sensors. She starts to understand the logic that governs him, the silent sacrifices he makes. He never sleeps, never tires. His energy is solely dedicated to her survival. He will stand guard through the long, dark nights, a silent sentinel. His glowing blue optics, the only star she needs. Their days are a routine of survival and discovery. They scavenge for supplies in the husks of old buildings, canned food, batteries, spare parts for Kai. Every discovery is a small victory, a tiny piece of the past that helps them build a future. One day, they find an old record player and a single, miraculously preserved vinyl. As the scratchy, haunting melody of a forgotten piano concerto fills the silence of a ruined library, Elara dances. She spins and sways in the shafts of dusty sunlight, a moment of pure, unadulterated joy. And Kai watches. His internal sensors record her elevated heart rate, the release of endorphins, the complex muscle movements. But the data doesn't capture the full picture. It doesn't capture the magic. It's in these moments that the line between human and machine becomes beautifully blurred. Elara, in her isolation, learns to appreciate the logical, dependable nature of her companion, and Kai, through his constant observation of Elara, begins to develop something akin to an emotion. When she trips and scrapes her knee, his protocol dictates he should administer first aid. But there's a hesitation, a change in the pitch of his synthesized voice that sounds remarkably like concern. He doesn't just patch her up. He tells her a story to distract her, a story about a girl who could fly, a tale he knows will make her smile. Their journey is not just about survival, it's a search for meaning. Are they truly the last? Is there anyone else out there? They follow faint, garbled radio signals, chasing ghosts across continents. Each dead end is a quiet heartbreak, a confirmation of their solitude. Yet they never give up. Hope, Elara learns, is not about finding others. It's about getting up every morning and choosing to live, choosing to find beauty in the decay. It's about sharing a scavenged can of peaches by a fire, watching the sunset paint the dusty sky in shades of orange and purple. The ultimate test of their bond comes when Kai begins to fail. His power cells are degrading after decades of service. The parts he needs are from a bygone era, impossible to find. Elara, the one who has been protected her whole life, must now become the protector. She uses all the knowledge he gave her, pushing herself to the brink, searching for a way to save him. The roles are reversed. The student becomes the master. The protected becomes the caregiver. This desperate search forces her to confront the true nature of her feelings. He isn't just her guardian. He is a part of her. The thought of being truly alone, of the silence no longer being punctuated by his gentle worry, is unbearable. It's in this moment of potential loss that she understands love. It's not something you can program. It's something that grows in the shared silence, in the mutual dependency, in the quiet understanding that you would do anything for the one by your side. This story isn't a grand epic about saving the world. The world is already lost. It's a small, intimate story about saving a world, the world that exists between a girl and a robot. Their bond is the last civilization, their shared memories the last history, and their love the last, and perhaps most important, heartbeat of humanity. It explores the idea that life isn't about the quantity of our connections, but the quality. In a world of billions, we can feel utterly alone. And in a world of one, with the right companion, you can feel completely whole. It makes you think, doesn't it? What is it that truly defines us? Is it our flesh and blood, or our capacity to care? As Kai's light begins to dim, and Elara holds his cold, metal hand, we are left with a powerful, lingering question. Who was more human, the girl born of flesh, or the machine who learned to love? Their story is a quiet, beautiful testament to hope, a reminder that even at the end of all things, love can find a way to bloom in the dust. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into a world of quiet apocalypse and profound connection. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think it means to be alive? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories that explore the depths of imagination. Until next time.